Hi guys, so this is a Bouncing Glow complete project, and in this video I want to show you how to use it and what you could do with this template. So the first thing I want you to do is to go into Asset Scenes and duplicate your scene template and change the name of it to whatever you want it. I'm gonna call it mine scene 1. Double click on that file and this is what you should see. Right, so in this scene you got main camera, VFX and platforms. Main camera will follow the player. VFX, there's a collection of some particle systems and lights in this scene. And platforms game object. Whenever you're going to create something, you want to add an enemy or some new platforms, bear in mind you have to add it into this game object. So let's create some very basic level. Go to assets assets prefabs complete platforms and pick whichever platforms you like and drag it into platforms game object. So now if you press play, you should be able to see player bouncing off this platform. How you can control the players, you can do it with arrows on your keyboard. If you want to implement any of your controls, just open the player script and you can do really whatever you like. Right, so this works. So let's create a bit more complex level. Let's add more platforms into platforms game objects scene. Right, no, I don't like that one. I want to pick some of the small platforms. So let's say platform 1. Drag it in here. Yep. Bear in mind whenever you create a new platform, make sure you drag it on X and Y axis so it stays in line with other platforms. Let's move it a little bit. Right, you also got animations that you can use. So go into Assets Animations and you can see Platform Anim 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you could do, you could add those animations to any platform you like. So select platform number 1 and go to the child object of this platform and drag platform anim 1 into this platform game object. Now add a component and type anim. You should be able to select animation speed script that is provided in this project for you. All you have to do, you have to retype exact name, exact the same name of animation you've added to this game object. So it will be platform anim 1, and if the name is correct, you can control the animation speed of this platform. So as you can see, this platform, it's moving right now, which is doing through animation. And yeah, so this is what you should see. You can drag any of those animations to any platforms in your scene and control the speed of it to create a little bit more challenging levels. Just ramp up the animation speed and yeah. So now let's add some enemies. You got different enemies that you can drag into your scene. You got enemy Spike, which is exactly the same enemy, however it's got different animations. And yeah, you got flamethrowers as well, lasers, poison clouds, rotating spikes, and spikes that sits on the ground. And also every single of this enemy got animation attached to it and script as well, which means you can control the animation speed of any of those enemies, same as you control with the platform animations. So let's add Spike 3, but we have to add it into child object of the platform. So enemy Spike 3 and drag it into the child object of platform 1. You have to drag it into the child object mainly because animation is attached to this object, and if you want enemy to animate together with the platform, it needs to be inside of a child object. So if you press play now, you should see an enemy which animates together with the platform. They all got colliders attached to them, and it works together with the script, so basically it will destroy the player. Okay, so let's now finish the level. So I want you to do is to go to complete platforms and drag any platform you like again to platforms game objects in your scene. Drag it next to this platform, and now we need to add portal. So go to assets, prefabs and core. There's a portal game object, and you have to drag it same as you drag the enemy in the child object of this platform. So what portal does, it basically opens another scene, which is like another level for the once the player will collide with it. So you need to change the name in this script of this portal game object. So let's type mine scene 2. However, this scene is not created yet, so let's create a scene. Let's go to scenes and let's duplicate our scene template again, and let's change the name of it to scene 2. Don't forget you have to add your scenes into build settings, otherwise you'll get a red error in your console. Okay, so let's open this scene 2 and let's just add another just random platform into this level. Let's save it, file save, and let's go back to the level we've created before, which is mine scene 1. Okay, let's press play and let's just try to complete this level. Oops. And there is a portal basically, and if once player will collide with this thingy, it will open a scene we've created. There you go. And this is how you create the next level and how you go to the next level basically. And yeah, so these are the very basics, and I hope it will help you to create your levels, your game. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't forget to open the PDF I've provided as well, and yeah, you can read a lot more stuff in there as well. Another thing I want you to help you with is I want to show you how you can create your own platforms. So let's open some empty scene. Let's duplicate the scene, doesn't matter what the name is. And in prefab spaces, you got all those environment stuff like bushes, trees, lamps, and fences. And in floors, you got just floors basically. So drag any floors. Let's pick floor 11. Let's drag it into platforms, and let's go inside this game object, and whenever you're gonna drag any of the bases, make sure you drag it into child object of this platform. So for example, let's say we wanna add those flowers, so drag those flowers into child object, move it whenever you want, and let's add this tree. Oops, not there. Right, push 5 into this game object. Yep. And now you can just take this platform, rename it to, let's say, temp platform, and drag it into your complete platforms folders. And yeah, there is. And this is how you create your own platforms if you like. So I hope that helps, and there's a few more stuff that you could add into your levels. You got this platform. Let's create. Let's add another platform. Just move it a little bit, and in VFX, not in VFX, in Core. Yeah, in Core you got money mesh. So what you could do, you could drag this money mesh into your platform, move it whenever you want it, and duplicate it. And basically whenever a player will collide with this game object, it will pick it up. So you probably have to open a script and hook up your UI or some sort of scripting. And yeah. So I hope this helps. Any problem, send me an email or just open PDF file. And yeah, I hope you guys you will enjoy it. Thanks.